しいゲームを見たんだろうなっていう、そんな感じですよね。
そうですね、迎え撃って真剣勝負で6ゴール、加点でベンチに座ってずっとピッチを見てました。
で6回に入る、
もうだいぶいつでもいけるよっていうぐらいの、
そうですね、2戦とかじゃなくてもう初戦からいくと思います。
League right now, but for Erling Haaland and Manchester City, this is game number.
非常に戦術戦略的にもガーディオラ監督は高いもの、難しい。
Muscat, this is a game to keep them ticking over. They had a good win against Celtic in midweek. United in the Championship in their promotion last season, and Mateo Kovacic were expected to play a little part of the Melbourne City management team when they joined the City Football Group. Pep Guardiola again. We are underway in the National Stadium. Vega has the ball for Manchester City, and the early ball is delivered long. It's just going to run away from the City. He has support outside from Kovacic. He's going to have to turn away. Some Lopes, and there's 4 against 3 here. Opens up for a moment, but Kyle Walker able to get across and make the challenge. It's Watanabe. Strike won't come down and drop. We'll come to Matsubara, and the header down is touched towards Marcus Junior. Well, he will go on, although eventually the flag has gone up. Got iconic status amongst the Manchester City fans. That's Phillips, that's Grealish, and again Grealish and Alvarez. He's going to break from. Oh, he did all his work inside the club. That's a ball for Kovacic. The flag will stay down here, but he. And a lovely little ball by Alvarez. McAtee. He'll extraordinarily well to keep hold of the ball there. Grealish sees a little gap. It's really pacey from Albert. Early ball, which was City up and out of the traps very, very quickly in their opening game. That's a ball towards Alvarez. Built of Japanese players. Idea was not the reigning fullback Nagato. Should he attract players involved look at each other accusingly. That was a little bit too long, the goalkeeper wanted there, Ichimori, and he was very nearly embarrassed by too high for Anderson. Lope to the top of the table before Grampus, and that talent, that experience as well. That's Palmer. It's a lovely trick and a piece of skill. Defender, it's a really good piece of skill. Saved well by the goalkeeper. Anderson Lopes again, and he scores. And the man who simply can't stop scoring in the Japanese league right now is the man who puts Yokohama F Marinos in front. He just was not to be denied there. First save was by Ortega. Well, Anderson Lopes able to seize upon the rebound and finish very, very well. It's a really good ball by Mizunuma, but this was all about individual ability. City looking to respond. Mizunuma. Dangerous looking ball. That's the Marcus Junior who flicked the ball on. That it got through to Anderson. This is Cole Palmer. And the man arriving is Calvin Phillips, who went with the side foot, tried to be precise with the finish. And Grealish, who's been quiet for the past few minutes. Aki in support. That's Kovacic for Palmer. Has support outside but goes on his own by Anderson Lopes. And the early ball delivered. And the finish is absolutely exquisite. Ken Matsubara, the fullback, turns up in the centre-forward position with such an accomplished finish. It's 2-0 to the Japanese champions, and it's a goal of the highest quality. It really is. Look at the run from the fullback there. No one went with him. What a finish that is. Like I stayed down, the touch is absolutely exquisite from Alvarez. Oh, it's a lovely back heel. Walker, Alvarez. Classy goal from John Stones. Marvellous finish. Manchester City's best move of the game so far. And they halved the deficit 5 minutes before the break. Brilliant from Palmer. Walker on the overlap. Alvarez thought about going for goal, so Stones. And that's a finish as tidy as any you could see. Here's Jack Grealish. It's a lovely little ball for Kovacic. Tried to go across goal. In the way was Shinosuke Hatanaka. Not seen him at Manchester City. That's McAtee, and that's Ake! Shimori has to hurry up. They've given the ball away, and it's an absolute gift. Scored by Alvarez after Calvin Phillips robs the goalkeeper who wanted just too long on the ball. And Manchester City, from being 2-0 down, have it back to 2-2 in the blink of an eye. Ichimori was suggesting he was fouled by Phillips.
Junior. Elber. Bakerste ligger Mitsonoma. De direkte, de bruker ikke langt. Elber. Med rom til å, som kan være et alternativ for det norske landslaget om 1 til 2 år. Det må være
Won't come to is offered here, and it's Bernardo Silva across goal. The biggest amounts, those that have just been part of the jigsaw from Abu Dhabi. That's Gomez, and then he was putting it together.
Og bakre stolpe. Givenettenes sentrum, og den kameraene fokuserer på Erling Braut Haaland, som kan sette 3-2! Et år etter at han var i gang for Manchester City, så det slik både Manchester City og vi blitt vant til å kjenne ham.
Nicely timed run, they're in again here. It's Foden. That's a really good save by the goal. Here they come again. Going to get a penalty for that, but they will get the ball back. A big club, and you're not playing that often now. That will always be the case. Haaland turned and was fouled. 4 or 5 years in England. That's Gomez. Just falling back. Works well for the clubs. It's Misonuma who saw the Manchester City defenders just backing off for a moment and thought, why not have dark blue shirts are trying to get back to smother it, but they don't do enough to stop Oscar Bob breaking in. But for another fine save from the... Got a bit of luck, riding it. Nearly rode it all the way to a 4th goal. Rodri, he's going to have a go. Well, he's made a knack of scoring some quite brilliant goals. And that's another. It's effortless from the Spaniard. It's effortless from Manchester City. Well, the number of passes that led to that goal, the way they move the ball around. It's Matsubara. The ball will fall for the easiest of tap-ins for Kenta Inoue. And they have managed to get a goal back. It looked as though they timed it perfectly, and he did.
Bob eller Cancelo ute til høyre. Og Braut Haaland, der skal det være! Nummer 2 for Jærbuen, som setter inn 5-3 for Manchester City og sikrer seieren i dette oppgjøret her. Da det en ting som ikke overrasker noen, så det at på en omgang fotball også i det som den spede starten på 23-24-sesongen, så det at Erling Braut Haaland fortsetter å levere et høyere antall.
Ép phát thảo cây hoa đào lên tờ giấy A4 này.